Good morning. It's episode 12 today of the Podcast Creator Secret. I always say podcast. Funnel Creator Secret podcast. And today we're going to talk about how to write persuasive copy that sells every time. Stay tuned, guys. Welcome to the Funnel Creator Secrets podcast. Today is episode 12, where I'm going to be discussing how to write persuasive copy that sells every time. So when it comes to making money online, copywriting and blogging, even audio and video, it's huge right now, especially on social media. You got to get yourself out there. That's what I've been doing. This is episode 12, putting myself out there as a digital marketer to help people grow their online businesses. So you got to start putting out content and right in order to get people to come into your sales funnel and opt into what you have and learn more about you. You have to write persuasively. And there's four really, really, really important things you need to know when you're writing. Like a lot of people are like, I struggle with copywriting. Yeah, I totally get you, because I when I first started had no idea. I just thought we're just selling. Copywriting is so much more than that. There's a psychological component to this that most of us are missing out on is when we first start. You have to hook them in order to grab their attention, because literally we have these days with social media and Facebook, Instagram. I mean, Instagram stories are 30 seconds long. You literally don't have a lot of time. I think it's 7 seconds now. You have a chance to grab someone's attention. So your first sentence on anything, like your headline on your blog post title, your headline, your first sentence on your Facebook post, your Instagram post, needs to grab somebody's attention so they stick around and consume the rest of your content. So grabbing attention is huge, first of all, whenever you're writing anything to do with writing persuasively. You got to grab their attention, because obviously you're fighting amongst hundreds and thousands and millions of people out there. So you got to make it good. So what I've been learning is what this is called. Russell Brunson calls this is the hook. You got to hook them in. You're casting your line out for a fish. Boom. It's got to be something that stops them and gets them to read more, or gets them to watch, or gets them to listen. So the best way to do that is an awesome headline. And then you're telling stories. I could tell stories all day long. I'm getting better at it. But essentially, we all need to be storytellers and master storytellers. So you take them on a journey with you. My journey, this is podcast 12. I'm learning so much. I have this new rig right here. I have a new webcam on my computer. So I'm dual broadcasting, which is amazing. But I'm struggling with content. Not necessarily content, because I have enough of that. But it's who am I speaking to? I keep going back and forth with who my niche would be. And I know I'm not the only one that struggles with this. So it's really hard to grab people's attention when I don't know who I'm speaking to, correct? I go back and forth a lot with, I want to help solopreneurs, because I've been doing this on my own for a decade. But I've also been doing health and fitness for a decade too. So it's which one do I choose? I guess I can choose both. Why do I have to be either or, right? I can help health coaches and fitness coaches build their sales funnels, but I can also help solopreneurs too that are not in that particular niche. So I can have both. Why not? I don't know why I keep struggling with this. And I would bounce around a lot with choosing who I'm speaking to or what I'm doing. And that creates confusion. And a confused person never buys from you. So you need to be pick something and move forward. So the next 100 days, today's day 2. But the next 100 days, I am sticking with solopreneurs. And I'm just going to help the crap out of them. So we need to grab their attention, tell a story like I just did, grab their attention so they listen. You have to build authority and trust like I just did. I just told you that I've been doing this for a decade, so I have some experience, correct? But you have to build trust too. You have to understand that ultimately you're in business to make money. I get it, but you have to provide value. You are not selling. You are helping. The bottom line is you are selling, but you need to provide immense value to people so they have a reason to buy from you. You have to get them a result. So you speak of the results and the pain that they're in at this current point in time. Take them from where they are now to where they want to be. show them where they want to be is and how you're going to get them there. Like, that's it. And they will follow you. Obviously, sell the dream. Like, my dream, when I retire, I don't want to go back to work. And a lot of people have to do this. Like, in law enforcement, I'm not, like, my insurance, it will, like, triple. And I have a son and a husband. So, like, insurance is going to go up. And basically my, my pension would be like paying insurance. So how am I going to pay all my other bills to survive? I would have to go back to work, part-time at least. Well, what I'm doing now, and helping people build sales funnels, coaching, like the fitness, health and fitness, like I'm helping solopreneurs. I'm going to build my business on this so I can have a reoccurring income when I retire in a decade. And I will have 20 years experience in my belt in helping people do this. Getting on a sales funnel that converts so they can have more leads and sales in their business. More people, I get more too. So that's kind of how it works there. I don't know why, but my podcast audio just cut out. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Another thing is selling a dream. You've got to sell the dream to them. Like, what's your value proposition? What are they going to get out of your product or service or entering your sales funnel? What are they going to get from you? And you have to describe it. Don't be vague. Be specific. What exactly do you do? I help people build sales funnels. I help them get a lead magnet set up. I help them, once they get their lead magnet, I help them build their sale pages, their one-time offers, their upsells, their downsells, their email marketing campaign to go along with that, and ultimately creating contacts until they are the authority and trust out there in their niche. That's the dream I'm selling. And they're going to have reoccurring income that they can use to create the time and freedom that they want in their business. And ultimately, when you're doing all this in your persuasive copy, you need to be adding scarcity and urgency. You just put your program up there and there's no launch and there's no closing. There's no scarcity or urgency. They'll put like bookmark your course or your program, and they'll be like, yeah, I'll get to that. And they'll never get to that because there's no incentive for them to opt in right now because we have so many things going on, right? So you need to like, hey, it's closing in 48 hours or one time only offer, and don't offer it to them again. Like, you need to stick with this. It's your, if you flip flop around and don't do scarcity or urgency, or you like extend the offer, you're showing people that you're always available, and then they'll just get to it whenever. So scarcity is huge. And that's ultimately in like a funnel. That's something like a one-time offer or an upsell or limited time only. And they only have like 48 hours to buy. That's scarcity and urgency. That right there. Or you're only accepting 10 people into your next program and the first 10 get in. That's it. So that's scarcity at heart there. So that's pretty much how you write persuasively. You have to grab their attention with an awesome headline. You have to build your authority and trust, and that's just in being consistent with your content, honestly. Keep putting it out there. Even if you think no one's listening, put it out there because you're doing it for yourself right now if you're new. You're getting your story and your where you're going with this. You're getting comfortable and finding your voice. So it's completely okay. Even if you think you stink, it's okay. Just keep going. You got to sell the dream. What their results are. That's what you got to sell. Where they're going to be after working with you or going through your funnel, whatever that is, program, product, service. And you need to add scarcity and urgency on everything, especially on a launch. So one-time offers, upsells, downsells, like these things are ultimately what creates your value ladder and extends your profit and gets them amazing. You have to over-deliver at every step of the way too. Whenever in your sales funnel, always over-deliver. Give them more than they bargained for, and they will come back and love you and do it all over again. So that's how you write persuasively. I have some more tips I'd love to give you if you want to check the resources section later. And as always, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me for an upcoming podcast episode, I'd love to hear them from you. Just drop a comment and be sure to subscribe and rate the podcast, please. I'd love to have your feedback. As always, I'm Val Quickman, and this is Funnel Creator Secrets Podcast. Everyone have a wonderful day.